Oh, hi, my name is Christopher from BSIT 1A. So today we're going to talk about cross-cultural perspective. So first, we're going to analyzing how different cultures portray people, ideas, or events considering the unique values, beliefs, and social norms. Within each culture, essentially comparing and constructing how different groups represent the same thing, highlighting both similarities and differences in depiction. So, why cross-cultural is important? So, cross-cultural interactions help to develop some important interpersonal skills. Working with people from other cultures develop empathy, acceptance, and tolerance. It empowers people to be more open-minded to others, ideas, talents, and experiences. So, here's the reason why cross-cultural is important. First, we should be open-minded. Like, we should be talking to other persons in other countries such as US, Japan, UK, whatever, etc. And we will also talk about our culture here, like in the Philippines. We like to bring their foods like in their parties. And then that's it. Next. Culture affect our identity. Culture significantly impacts our identity by shaping our beliefs, values, attitudes, and behaviors, essentially providing a framework through which we understand ourselves and our place in the world. It influences how we see ourselves like us, interact with others and talking to each other, whoever, and perceive our surroundings, contributing to a distinct sense of self within a particular cultural group. So, as such, culture has a deep impact on the way that people see and experience the world, which is the perception of the world. Next. So here are the examples of cross-culture. Accepting a business card from a Japanese business person is not a casual action. The person presenting the card will bow and present it with both hands. The recipient takes it with both hands, indicating a respect. So, here's another one. In China, giving a direct yes or no answer or demanding one of anyone else is considered very rude. So, meetings are for talking things over, not announcing decisions. And last, in Mexico, business is done primarily among friends and family. Visiting business, people often seek an introduction through an intermediary with local connections. Oh, can you truly take a cultural perspective? I don't know. Cultural perspective is defined as a viewpoint that acknowledges the influence of social and cultural processes on human emotions, shaping how individuals think, feel, and act within their social environment. But can we really take a cultural perspective? Of course, it's a yes! We can take a cultural perspective when explaining behaviors, values, and social structures, but it's important to recognize both strengths and limitations. Oh, is cross-cultural trading useful for employees? Yes, it is useful because it can help develop awareness and understanding for the values, social norms, acceptable gender-related actions, and particular business behaviors of people in different countries. With such training, employees can better represent their companies. What is culture? Culture is the collection of values, beliefs, behaviors, and traditions that a group of people share. It's a dynamic concept that evolves over time. So, in short terms, culture is the essence of a society. It defines and molds the way a society thinks, behaves, and interacts with the world around it. Next. So, here are the 5 examples of culture. We have learned, shared, dynamic, systematic, and symbolic. So I have some explanations here after this. So first we have learned. Culture is the thought of us inherited or innate. Culture is learned through experiences. Next is sharing. Culture is shared because the members of a cultural group typically understand a common set of symbols and practices. For example, in the United States, approaching a stranger with an outstretched right hand is understood as an invitation to shake hands. So, next we have dynamic. Culture changes all the time, every day in subtle and tangible ways. Because humans communicate and express their cultural system in a variety of ways. It can be hard to pinpoint exactly what cultural dynamics are at play. So next we have systematic. So it's the more common word. It most often describes something that is done according to a system or method. So lastly, we have symbolic. Symbolic culture can be defined as an experience that signifies a culture. So next. So here we have pros and cons in cross-cultural perspective. So first we have multiple perspective. So what is multiple perspective? It's like, for example, you're a Filipino and there's an American guy who sees you like the way you act and they're like thinking, why are you moving like that? You're different from us. So second, we have inclusive activity. So what is inclusive activity? It's like an action like where you avoid slang, speak slowly, keep it simple, and lastly, practice active listening. And last, we have increasing problem-solving skills. So what is increasing problem skills? So for an example, in collective cultures, like here in Asia, problem solving is often done together, seeking solutions that help everyone. And we have a cons in cross-cultural perspective, and that's confusion. So what is confusion? Confusion is the feeling of not fully accepting your own ethnic or, cultural identity, like you won't accept in their countries. And or confusion about who you are ethno-culturally. And lastly, we have miscommunication. So what is miscommunication? It's like between people from different linguistic or cultural backgrounds may result from differences in values, beliefs, and communication styles. So, here's my personal stance about cross-cultural perspective if I agree or disagree. Of course, I agree. Why? I agree because about how cross-cultural perspective enhances our cultural awareness and communication skills, enhance problem-solving skills, and fostering empathy and respect in every individual. Because it helps us to better understand and appreciate differences in values, beliefs, and behaviors among people from different cultures. So next and lastly, we have my personal stance. So what's my personal stance? If the topic presents a problematic issue based on my research, I suggest that first, define the problem, research about the issue that is present, seek out different viewpoints and perspectives to better understand the issue, discover potential solutions, and evaluate potential solutions and make an informed decision. So, that's it. Thanks so much.